Hello everyone, back tuning into today's first video, doing the weather forecast for week ahead for today's first video. So as always on a Saturday, we're going to have a detailed look at the weather for the coming week, the coming 7 days. And starting off pretty hot again down in the south. In fact, although temperatures have inched down by a degree or two today, they will be getting hotter again over the next couple of days. But on Tuesday, we're going to have a cold front moving in from off the Atlantic, and that's going to cool things down quite a bit as we go into the middle and second half of the week. So fresher, cooler air will arrive from off the Atlantic. Now, this cold front is introducing this cooler air, and it's also running into your hot and humid air, which would normally be a scenario for thunderstorms, to trigger thunderstorms as the transition takes place. At the moment, the model output is very low key with the chance of thunderstorms, not really showing much happening, but I think we need to keep an eye on it over the next day or so to see if this thunder risk is upgraded, particularly to the southeast and the east part of the country on Tuesday. So at the moment it's not really showing much of a thundery breakdown, but there is a big temperature contrast on Tuesday, so probably need to keep an eye on it. Just depends how active that cold front is, but it will change the feel of the weather, and so from the middle and into the second half of the week, temperatures will cool down again. So I'll go over the detail for the weekend forecast for you in a moment. Just say that websites we're using for the weekend forecast are coming from the weatheroutlook.com and wetcentral.de. And finally, to both those websites on the links page. Later on today, we'll have a look at the weather in detail for the next 10 days. So we're starting off with a radar picture from the Weather Outlook, and we've got the showery bursts across Scotland. It's been a mainly dry morning for much of the country, but we have had a few light showery bursts across Scotland. Elsewhere, plenty of dry weather this morning. Here's today's hot pressure chart with high pressure ridging in from off the Atlantic, bringing a lot of dry and settled conditions too, although pressure's a little bit weaker to the north, and so that's the reason we've got those showers at the moment across Scotland. And later on, we'll probably bring a more active weather system in from the north and west, and that'll particularly affect north and western parts of Scotland tomorrow. But for the bulk of the country, we're under high pressure, so it's going to be another mostly dry day with a mix of sunny spells and variable cloud. We'll probably find the clouds bubbling up a little bit through the course of this afternoon. So probably more in way of cloud around in the south and southeast that we've had over the past couple of days. But nevertheless, still pretty decent sunny spells. And it is still hot in the south as well, with temperatures of around 30 degrees, that's 86 Fahrenheit. It's a little bit lower with those temperatures than we've had over the past couple of days. We have shaved off a couple of degrees, but even so, 86 Fahrenheit, 30 degrees, 86 Fahrenheit is pretty hot in the southeast. Elsewhere, we're seeing temperatures ranging kind of like upper teens in the far north of Scotland, so around 16, 17 degrees for northern Scotland, to around sort of 26, 27 through Wales and the Midlands. So it's a warm afternoon, but not as hot as it has been over the past couple of days. High pressure is dominating overnight tonight, although the weather system will be edging into the northwest, so the rain might just pep up a little bit across the far north and northwest of Scotland, turning a little bit wetter there, but most parts of the country will have a dry night with a mix of clear spells and variable cloud. So temperatures in the northwest will be a little bit cooler than we've had over the past couple of nights, going down to around 11, 12 degrees there. But in the south and east, it's going to be another very warm night with temperatures holding up at or above 15 degrees Celsius. Through the course of Sunday, that weather system gets a little bit closer to the northwest, so Scotland could have quite a cloudy day actually, and there is a potential for some quite wet weather to the far northwest of Scotland. Elsewhere, I think it's just damp, drizzly conditions that might spread to other parts of Scotland. And actually, the east of Scotland is likely to stay dry. Some of that patchy rain might edge down to Northern Ireland, but I think really for Northern Ireland, England and Wales, it's a mostly dry day. And although it gets progressively cloudier the further north and west you go, through much of Wales and Midlands, central, southern, southeast England, also down in the southwest, there will be bags of sunshine coming through. Probably more in way of sunshine actually than is the case today. Could be unbroken sunshine in the southeast, and a little bit hotter too. Temperatures up to 31, possibly 32 degrees. That's around 88 to 90 Fahrenheit through central parts of London. But across northern Scotland, temperatures there with the cloud and dampness just 15 degrees Celsius. We head through into Monday, and of course we've got this very hot weather that's currently breaking records across Spain and Portugal, or it's potentially breaking records across Spain and Portugal. That will be through France and into central parts of Europe by the early part of next week. We're just on the periphery of it, but we're actually bringing a cold front in from off the Atlantic. So the rain probably gets more widespread across Scotland and maybe Northern Ireland as well on Monday. Some of it could be quite heavy through the morning, but probably tending to turn lighter and patchier through the course of the afternoon. England and Wales should have another mostly dry day with sunny spells going through, but best of sunshine in the south and southeast. And although we're on the periphery of those very extreme hot temperatures, I think we could see temperatures going to 33 degrees on Monday in the southeast. That's around 91 Fahrenheit, so very hot down in the southeast, but turning ever cooler for Scotland and Northern Ireland with temperatures just into the mid-teens Celsius up there. And then Tuesday is the changeover day as we bring this cold front down across the country from the northern west. We're introducing this cooler and fresher air from off the Atlantic, but ahead of it we do still have quite a bit of hot weather. There's the upper air temperatures for Tuesday, showing a real sort of temperature contrast, and you see just how close we are to that very extreme heat that's across France into Belgium and Holland. It really is a very close run thing, and we're going to be quite lucky, or I suppose if you like, really hot weather unlucky, that we're not going to bring those extreme temperatures into the UK. Nevertheless, depending on how quickly this cold front edges down into the southeast, we could see temperatures going into the mid-30s Celsius on Tuesday across East Anglia and South East England. I've not ruled it out entirely. Generally 32 to 33 looks more likely, but 34 or maybe 35 I don't think can be ruled out, depending on how quickly this cold front moves in from off the Atlantic. 35 would be 95 Fahrenheit. Just an outside chance that we could get some of that really quite extreme heat into the extreme southeast. We're talking about to the south and the east of London with this, really. But we've got this cold front moving down from the north and the west, so that's going to bring a band of cloud and probably just light showers to northern England, to Wales and southwest England through the morning, edging into the Midlands during the afternoon. East Anglia, southeast England, dry, hot and sunny through most of the day on Tuesday, unless this cold front gets across a little bit quicker. And then Scotland and Northern Ireland, actually much cooler and fresher there, with a mix of sunny spells and showers. So a big contrast in temperatures on Tuesday, barely up to 14 or 15 degrees across northern and western Scotland. But in the extreme southeast, as I say, low 30s Celsius, most likely, not ruling out the chance of sort of 34 or 35 before that cold front gets in. And then through the evening, as that cold front gets into East Anglia and South East England, as it runs into that very hot and humid air, there is a chance that it might start to generate some thunderstorms. I say the model output doesn't show much happening at the moment in terms of thunderstorms for Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, but I think we've got to wait another day or so to be more certain about this. Now, by the time we get through to Wednesday, we're in a completely different air mass. The wind is coming in from off the Atlantic for all of us. The cold front has gone away to the east, shoving the hot air out of the way too. And so Wednesday will be a cooler and a fresher day. We may have thunderstorms across East Anglia, South East England overnight, Tuesday to Wednesday. You've got to firm up on that. If there are any storms on Tuesday night, they'll be gone, I would have thought, by Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday should essentially be a bright day in the south and the east, and mainly dry too. In the north and west, so for Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, probably down to Wales and maybe southwest England, we're in this west to northwesterly flow, which will be bringing in showers. Some of the showers in the northwest could be quite heavy. Elsewhere they'll be fairly well scattered. As I say, for much of the Midlands, southeast England, it'll stay mainly dry. The thing you'll notice on Wednesday is the much fresher and cooler feel down in the southeast. Takes a long time to radiate heat out of the cities, as I explained around this time last week when we was getting a bit of a cool down. So temperatures in London could still reach 25 degrees on Wednesday afternoon. That's 77 Fahrenheit, and it's mainly primarily down to leftover residual heat. But for most of us, it will be a cooler day, and of course that is cooler even in the southeast as well. And for most of us, temperatures are kind of like mid-teens to low 20s Celsius with a significantly fresher feel. That's Thursday, and again, the wind is coming in from the northwest, so it is going to be a cooler day across the country. Could still be showers, and they're mainly for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England. For the rest of England and Wales, we're actually close to this ridge, so a lot of dry weather down in the south. Temperatures, again, ranging somewhere from around, say, 14 to 25 degrees. That's 57 to 77 in Fahrenheit. Friday builds this little transient bump of high pressure up from the southwest ahead of its next area of low pressures in the Atlantic. So probably the showers mostly lift out to the far north of Scotland on Friday, with many places staying dry. There'll be decent sunny spells. Temperatures just edging up a little bit, so London might go to around 27. That's 81. But through most parts of the country, again, temperatures are kind of like low to mid-20s Celsius. And then next weekend could be quite unsettled, actually. It's low confidence, but Saturday brings this area of low pressure in from the Atlantic. That could bring showers, maybe some longer spells of rain. They'd be most likely in the north and the west. And we're going through into Sunday with a bit of a build of high pressure for the south, bringing mainly dry weather there, but still fairly showery up in the north. Temperatures all the time will be quite a bit cooler, particularly compared to what we've had through July and into this early part of August. And also, something I'm not spoken about, nights will be quite a bit cooler as well from the middle of the week. So if you've been having trouble sleeping due to the warmth, the humidity over the past few weeks with the nights, we are looking at much cooler and fresher nights, especially for the north, from around the middle of the week onwards. Finally, just having a look at charts of weather outlook. So loads of dry weather coming up today, plenty of sunny spells too. And through the course of tomorrow, again, lots of sunshine. Will be some cloud and showery rain in the north, but down in the south, mainly dry, and temperatures are hot in the south as well. Monday brings showery rain into the north and the northwest, but much of the south and southeast will still be dry, hot and sunny. And then Tuesday is the changeover day. You'll notice the temperatures are dropping quite significantly in the north and west on Tuesday, but in the southeast it is still hot. Will that temperature contrast trigger thunderstorms? We'll have to wait another day or so. By the time we get through to Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, we're in a different air mass, so it'll be cooler and fresher, although you notice it's still quite warm down in the south and the southeast. A fair amount of dry weather as well into the second half of next week in the south, but always a risk of showers in the north. And we'll have a more detailed look at sort of the week to 10-day time frame with all of the computer models for today's second video update, which will be coming up on the homepage. In summary then, we're starting off hot down in the south, and we're going to keep it hot for the next 2 or 3 days, but cooler air will push in from the Atlantic on Tuesday, and by Wednesday we'll all be feeling cooler and fresher, albeit still quite warm really down in the south and the southeast. The second half of the week will be cooler, fresher with showers in the north and mainly dry in the south. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.